Hello Aries, and welcome back to my channel, Expression Personnelle Tarot. I know I have been MIA all of August, but I have been doing my shadow work. A lot of low vibrational characters in and out of my life. Some people I've known my entire life. They have just not have been the best to me, and a lot of people have flipped this script. So I just want to be honest. I figure if I tell people, you know, whenever I'm having a hard time and I'm doing my shadow work, that no one feels like they're alone. Okay, remember that deepest, darkest place we all have most in common. Also, during this period of doing my introverted shadow work, I have been pursuing a clothing line, which you can check that out at www.expressionpersonnelle.com/shop. And we do have winter coming. We have sweatshirt season. So I made designs very particular to each zodiac sign. Oh my God, y'all. My cat is calling me, so just 1 second. Hi everyone, you see my baby D? Oh no. Yeah. Let me let you go down there. So anyway, Aries. Let's go ahead and just jump right into your reading. Let's see what Spirit has to say for us, shall we? Go ahead and keep track of time, because I always lose track with you. Most High God, put your angels in charge of the Aries collective. Help guide a reading that puts us on our highest vibrational path. Thank you so much, Spirit, for filling us at this very moment with truth and light. Let's reveal what's in the darkness, and we give you the things that we cannot control, where what is above, as above, so shall be below. Amen. For Aries, I got the class. We have the King of Swords here, so we could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini here in the present moment. A lot of you could, some of you could definitely have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini heavy in your chart as well. We also have the High Priestess here. So we have the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Your intuition is guiding you right now in your present moment to take charge. You have that, not only that boss mentality, but there is also a very strong intuition that is your driving force in the present moment. It's almost like somebody around you, or either this is you, having an epiphany right now. There's some kind of wisdom that Spirit is basically dawning. It's like a, what is, there's this, it's not just a wake-up call. It's like a surety. There's something very physical here. Very physical. Some of you know, if you are with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, you know of a secret affair. Tell me more. There's a text message. There's some kind of message or something that just came out the wrong way here. With the Page of Pentacles, there's an offer, or you are looking for an opportunity. You need to reach out to someone about finances. We have Leo energy here in the Five of Wands. Okay. I'm feeling a very strong power couple here. I'm feeling a place where there is like some kind of situation here with the King of Swords and the High Priestess. And it's like you've been here before. You know what this is. But are you selling yourself short by staying with this person or staying in this situation? I think that overall, you're not sitting very well with being second or anybody's rebound. Seeing there's a lot of ego and competition around you right now, Aries, with the King of Wands and the Five of Wands. So with you cutting out people, places, and things that have not served you in your past, there's been a lot of talk, and that talk could have got to your boss, could have been lies, there could have been just power struggles within your career, but overall a whole lot of competition. That Page of Pentacles, if you have been working towards the physical, like a project of some kind, if you are an artist, or a poet, a designer, creator, anything, musician, it might have been a very challenging time for you to pull yourself out of so many emotions, but it really would have benefited you during this time, because whatever came in was designed to make you stronger, to help you realize your self-worth, so you would have the strength to be able to sit as the Emperor and be assured of yourself. This is a very important message for you, right? The overall position here, we have strength and the Emperor. Leo, Aries energy, a lot of fire energy going on. So what am I seeing here with the King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles, strength, the Emperor? The King of Wands, the Five of Wands. I'm seeing a whole lot of socializing. The High Priestess, very intuitive, holds all those secrets to everything, knows everything, kind of can blend into the walls, believe it or not. With the King of Swords, you know what direction you're going in, you know. So Aries, you can be very cold in the present moment. You're trying to warm up more or less right now at this time, because just whatever is not sitting well with you, it's making you very cold. So you're coming out of that, giving people the cold shoulder, you know, that real sensitive nature, to having a real thick skin. Thick skin, knowing what you want. Have come from a place of healing. Right now, it is a point of planning. Right now, if you write things down and you take the ideas that come to you, it would be very wise to journal them. There's someone around you, could be dealing with a Leo, and they might be a boss. This might be your spouse here. You might be dealing with an Aquarius here with the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Venus here with the Empress, the Magician. And then we have the Well in reverse. Someone knows you're very smart and beautiful, and you do have the ability to manifest. But you're stuck in your emotions here. It is really time for you to step out of this sadness. All of my sadness, all of the madness. Have you ever seen a movie called Broken Down Palace? It's about these two beautiful American girls, and they wind up telling their parents that we're going on vacation, I think to Hawaii, but they wound up taking a trip to Thailand instead. And they lied to their parents, you know, telling them exactly where they were going. So they were going on vacation, but not exactly where their parents thought they were going. And what happened was that there was this man from that country who thought that they were really dumb, and I guess they were not very street smart. And what happened was they held a bag full of drugs for that man at the airport, and he got on the plane, but they did not, because of course he handed off his bag to them, and they wound up in a Thai prison. The friend, I don't think she's being released until like 2030. She's been in there for a long time. Some of you could feel like you live in a broke down palace, like I've got royalty inside my DNA. I'm feeling that really heavy here with the King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Strength card, and the Emperor. The Star. The Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Magician, the Well. King of Wands. Page of Pentacles. This is a time to be sociable, but be strong. Watch what you say. Keep your boundaries. Step up into your power at this time. You need to take your ideas and you need to put them out there, but right now it is a time for planning. With the King of Wands here, you are protected. So if people are out there all talking, you're all alone. You're all alone, but just remember with that little salamander here, how protected you are. So just let them all fight for whatever that they're fighting for, because you got your own thing. You got your own thing, Aries. You've done moved on to bigger and better things. Okay, and for a lot of you who have had to quit thinking a certain way here with the King of Swords and the High Priestess, it was for your better good. Do you see this bird, this owl here? And if you know anything about clouds, clouds are missing facts. Things that disappear in time. Illusions. Telling yourself you're not beautiful, not getting out into nature, not taking care of your health, not doing the things that you needed to do to manifest that new beginning. Here we are. We had to switch from the way we used to think here, the way we used to doubt ourselves. We had to step into that Empress energy here. Start doing your makeup more. For you men, start showering more, brushing your teeth, flossing. The King of Swords here. The King of Swords, you see, when you put them side by side together here, you see the little birds. They switch. So you really had to quit being so cold, doubting yourself. Matter of fact, for some of you women, it could have been another woman that made you realize you're being cold. You're being kind of mean to someone. And you're only going to push someone you really care about away. You could be dealing, like I said, with an Aquarius here, but I do feel that there is a third party here that is involved, the Queen of Swords, the Empress, and the Magician. Okay. And you know this. They might not necessarily be cheating on you, but whatever it is, you are awoke to this situation, and it puts like a wave of emotions over you. What, are they going to move on with them? Because if they do, that Wheel of Fortune, that deceit there, boy, what are they going to do? What are you going to live in this fear of what somebody else is going to do to you? Forever? Because that's what this is designed to do. if you want your partner, a little secret is if you want your partner to desire you still and want you, you have got to vibrate the same. It is definitely a chemical reaction between you two. Okay? If you don't eat enough like peas, and your partner eats a lot of peas, maybe that girl that eats peas all day might please your man just by walking by, because their chemical structure matches the person that you're with, your girlfriends. And we kind of have that sixth sense where we can, that intuition, Aries, where we can pick up on certain energies, and a person can deny it all that they want, but what stops an Aries from being burned is that intuition there. That, remember, we sit right behind Taurus. A lot of us do have Taurus in our chart. A lot of us have Capricorn in our chart, and these earth sign placements in our charts, air sign placements as well, and as well as Pisces placements, because of the way the planets were lined from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000. So the millennium. So a lot of the energy here is about nurturing yourself. It's not always about putting in more work, putting in more of an effort, because you already did that. You put in so much. You wanted to hang on to this as long as you could. You put in too much work, actually, because you weren't getting the same reciprocation back, that it really left you for broke. Some of your plans did not work out because, as much as you wanted to say, you know what, it's not me. You know, if you look back at some of my readings that I've had in the past, I tell you several times you have to cut off the people, places, and things. Places, too, that do not serve you. A lot of you might not realize, but August 1st, I had made a vow to myself to quit smoking cigarettes. Well, guess what? I have quit smoking cigarettes, and it was very challenging for me. I cried so many times. You would not believe it, because I have certain triggers that cause me to want to smoke. And I've had this light bulb moment, and I was like, dude, I want to be around for my child. I want to be around for, I just want to be around, period. I'm not ready, you know, and I'm not ready to accept what these cigarettes are doing to me. They're not good for me. So not only did I have to cut off the cigarettes, okay, because that was the easy part, is stopping smoking. Believe it or not, quitting smoking is actually really easy. It's the triggers. It's getting in the car. Okay. It is the ashtrays that I forgot to empty. It was my clothes. A week, 2 weeks later, my clothes, I could smell cigarettes. You know, it's like, just I start packing this stuff up and I got rid of it. You know, my walls, I had to scrub. My nails were like short and messed up. But it was a whole journey, and I went through it, because that shadow work has now left my life so clean, and it smells so good, and I'm starting to feel better and better. I can breathe better. I can sing. I actually am feeling great, and I'm very proud of myself. I had to cut off some of my friends. My ex-husband, he smoked cigarettes, and you know, we have shared custody, and if you know anything about it, it's really hard to do. But we make it work. Anyway, he had that smell of a cigarette and he went to go smoke one, and I had a full-blown anxiety attack. And I just, all I did was want to leave. And it was really hurtful for me because, you know, it was just, there was something very uncomfortable about the situation. Anyway, so moving on, you have got to take care of yourself. You've got to protect your energy. Do what is best for you. And what does that do for you? With that Queen of Swords here, in the present moment, with that King of Swords, with the High Priestess, the Strength, and the Emperor here, I'm going to tell you that willpower, to be able to step into your power, to realize how much power you have, to manifest the love and the outcome. Because if you don't love yourself first, how can you really love anyone else? So quit expecting people to love you if you're not taking care of yourself. We're going into Virgo season here, where we're going to come out of a place where it's no longer going to be, let's play, let's party. It's going to be, let's knuckle down. We got to get things done. It's work time. Recession is here. The unsaid recession is here. So if you do not have a job and you are not working, it's going to get really hard for you and your family. So Aries, kick in that door for your family. Make sure, even though you're doing it by yourself, you're doing it for yourself because you love yourself. And through that, you're going to teach those around you that really do care about you, that do look up to you, that adore your wisdom and see how strong you really are and how much you have stepped into your power. You are going to be a wonderful example for them. And it's important that you do step into your power and be that example, especially for the younger generation right now, because we got so many women out there and they just flaunt it all. Like they flaunt it all. They don't care if they're going to the grocery store or wherever they're out there, you know, looking, you know, because that's, you know, what they want, you know. And we got the younger generation out there thinking that you get everywhere with your body, not with your brain. And well, if you actually do look up how much you do make from smut videos and selling yourself like that, you're really selling yourself short. Some of them make like $156 a month. $156 a month. So if you think that you're going to be rich by doing that, by selling yourself short, walking through the grocery store, you know, selling off yourself like that, you know, women of the night. No, I'm not saying, you know, like in Vogue, you know, I wear tight clothing, high heel shoes. That doesn't mean that I'm a prostitute. No, no, no. I'm not saying nothing like that. You know, you want to dress up and go to the bar with your friends, that's one thing, you know, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Wearing high heels and a doggone t-shirt to the grocery store to get some bananas. You looking real nasty. You men out there, some of you are working really, really hard. You're working overtime. You possibly have a wife at home. She is your everything and you're trying to do everything to manifest something. There's a lot of emotions involved. There's a lot of really healing vibes that are here. Maybe you don't have the money and the exact means that you want to be able to provide the way that you want to. But I see here with the King of Swords, the High Priestess, there's This feeling, though, this overwhelming feeling that you don't have exactly what you need, but Spirit right now is providing the strength for you to be able to still step into your power and hold your head up high, hold your head up high. So just know that while everybody else is in this competition, you are no competition, Aries. You are really protected, really protected. There is no, also, some of you could be dealing with a Leo here. Might be dealing with a move as well here. Spirit has made something quite uncomfortable for you, and you don't really know where you're going to go. Okay. Yes. All right. For the Aries dealing with a Leo that has no place to go or anything like this, there is a way out. Where there's a will, there is a way, and there is something that is, there is an opportunity coming in for you here. Yes, this is a new home. Okay, this is a new place. Where you're at necessarily doesn't bring you happiness, so Spirit's moving you away. Moving possibly a place with just a little bit more space. Aries, some of you might have a thyroid. Thyroid issue, something to do with the neck. Some of you might like to sexually get like the choke. They like to get choked. All right. And I'm not going to lie. Here we are. We got the Star, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands here. Okay. So some of you also are doing a long distance relationship kind of thing. We got the Four of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Tower. Things are just getting so uncomfortable. You're not doing this no more. You're walking away here with the Hermit and the Moon in reverse. It's just so much that you're just so unsure of. The King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse. You're just pretty much through with it overall. The energy overall with you is you are through. You are done. You're done. It's not even like it's not that you don't care. It's that not that you just deserve this much more. That I don't even hear Aries doing this. There's this daring, extroverted, and bold energy that is trying to come out of you. Very driven energy. In a time of manifesting, planning. Because right now, it would be a wonderful time that you do plan. At least, I would say, until after the 21st. Of September would I really put things in stone. I would not lay the concrete just yet. I would definitely cross your T's, dot your I's, look through everything with a, you know, magnifying glass it. Anyway. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. A Pisces, your Pisces might be heavy in your chart. Venus might be heavy in your chart here for the one that is moving. Again, with the King of Swords and the High Priestess, we do need to take a closer look at a situation that is going on. There is some kind of truth that will happen for you. Something to do, but we have a moon and a pineapple. So we have the star, a moon, a pineapple. There's some kind of vacation. The Three of Wands, travel here. Might be dealing with a Cancer. Cancer might be in your lover's chart as well. But there's some kind of travel here. Sand dollar, beach, moon, Cancer, quarter. Okay. On the Magician, we have some baby feet. Some of you are trying to have a child at this time. And you might feel like you have not had too much luck here with the Empress and the Magician. That's why you've been so emotional lately. You're pregnant. And the one Aries that is so emotional. You are an artist. We got the cameo. One of my favorites. The cameo. That's beautiful. Beautiful cameo. If you don't know what a cameo is, every woman should have one. They're just so beautiful. But anyway, you do have the cameo here. You are an artist. Right. The King of Wands, the Five of Wands here. We have snake eyes. So there's someone around you that is trying to leave you in stagnation. They are a karmic partner. Okay, you really need to look within and just change the way you think, because it doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, that will bring you much success regarding any kind of competition. It's just don't compete with them. Okay, you're worth more than that at all costs, because there might be a third party. There might be something that you don't know. A person might be trying to change a third party and actually come towards you as well, trying to cut out third parties out of their life. Because they had somewhat of an epiphany as well, and that will bring them success back into your life here. And you just know it, that this is a soulmate partnership that you're dealing with. So cutting out twin flames and different things over the course of the past 6 months that could have been in your life for all your life, but moving into that King of Swords and that High Priestess in the present moment, there's just so much change that has happened, and so many things that it just has not been benefiting you, and just a whole lot of change. Things have been cut out, changed. What you haven't changed, Spirit has changed for you. A lot of socializing, a lot of events, a lot of unsureties, a lot of things that hurt, a lot of cycles have closed out for you at this time. And with that High Priestess, there's something that just wounds you. It is hard for you to let it go. Let it go. Because that is something from your past, and whenever something even comes close to making you feel the way you did that day, it's karma. You feel some kind of, there's something when you step off the edge, Aries, because Aries likes to live life on the edge. But when you step off the edge and things become really balanced, you get these signs and it makes things so uncomfortable for you. And they're there for a karmic reasoning to scare you and put you back where you belong. I'm not playing, but some of you might be dealing with a lot of anxiety, some kind of karma from a past life. You really need to check out and see what's in your chart. And there's a whole lot of amazing tarot readers on YouTube as well. I'm feeling that there's some kind of message. You need to really look at your chart and find out what your 7th house, 2nd house, and 7th house placements are. But yeah, overall here with this Strength card, you know, I not only are you being a mediator, you're looking within, trying to stand up for yourself, trying to fight for yourself, trying to do what is right. You're trying to do it in a place where everyone understands that you did this by yourself. You made it by yourself. You don't need anybody. If anything, they need you. And then at times, Aries, you're wondering, do you need me? Because you don't act like you do. You act like I'm a burden. If I'm a burden, I'm going to leave. So I'm definitely feeling like some of you are just trying to really hold in there from packing your stuff and leaving. And pineapples, you know, I mean, you love them, but and you've been going with the flow, but at this time, you know, maybe you were a little bit unsure. So take this time to heal. Take this time to really look within yourself. Make a plan. You know, think 10 more times, and then 10 more times, and then 10 more times. And before you have any kind of emotional breakdown or any kind of, let's talk, this is the way things are going to be sure to put yourself in someone else's shoes here. With that High Priestess card, there's a lot of compassion that you are going to need to have with fixed signs. Okay? Fixed signs, Aquarius. Okay? It's a fixed sign for an example. Okay? Mutable signs, really sweet on them. And our cardinal signs, really direct, action oriented, and aggressive with them. And so be sure when you're telling someone the truth, be sure to make them laugh. Okay? Especially if you're telling a whole crowd the truth, you better make them laugh while you're doing it. All right? A lot of ego here. A lot of egos. And I see Aries where you're going to be in a crowd full of very elite people, maybe more upper class parties, more or less, where the big dogs play, you know? And we're not talking about some just entertainment center. We're talking about parties. Rockefeller kind of parties. But someone is seeing a lot of the hard work that you have put in. They really like an idea that you have come up with. And I see some people really wanting to know how you pulled it off. How did you do it? How did you have the strength to be able to do it? Where did you get the idea from? Where's the knowledge coming from? Tell you it takes many years of hard work, planning. Nothing comes overnight. Just make it look easy in the long run, right? But At this time, you and your partner might have a easier time with the emotional and mental connection with the Queen of Swords and the Empress and the Magician and the Well. So do be honest with yourself and your partner. Is there a truth that is going to be spoken to you? Is there triggers right now that that keep you in that devil energy to where you cannot heal and leave you in a place of unsurety? Or are you really taking action to take care of yourself? You know, are you setting yourself up, carrying yourself, elevating yourself? I mean, right now, don't be too impulsive. Your character persuading the new people around you by implementing wise and, you know, a character that people, and a positive example that you can be. And you just might land in that crowd of people, that like-minded crowd of people that carry you to a much elevated and prosperous in all aspects of your life, mature and exactly where you need to be, where you're learning. You're not going through the same thing over and over and over until, you know, Aries. And another one here with the King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Strength, the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Five of Wands. There's a whole lot of power players. A lot of, like I said, ego here. I Aries, only the strong survive, huh? Bring them out, bring them out. All the power players are coming out. I really like seeing this new set, this new cycle happening here with the Emperor and the Magician and the Empress. A lot of you, there's going to be straight up love at first sight. Let me see what today's is. Today is the 16th. Aries. Moon enters Taurus tonight. Color is black. Tomorrow will be brown. The 18th will be green. The 19th white. The 20th indigo. When we go into Gemini on Saturday. The 21st gold. The 22nd silver, which is next Monday. So gold, silver, and indigo this weekend, girls and guys. So let's look our best with those colors. Witchy woman. All right. As we go through the Aries, Taurus, and Gemini moons, as we land right into that Cancer for next week here. But there will be love at first sight with that Jupiter-Mars energy going into next week of the, what, 20th, like I said, 21st, 22nd. Between now and then, I'm feeling that there is definitely an outside energy, a neighbor, a friend, just someone. It could be, go, like I said, go to the grocery store. I must have mentioned the grocery store like 10 times today. So during this reading, this Aries reading, the grocery store. But there's someone that just, you have become such an important part of their lives. You make them so happy. Like, you wouldn't believe that, like, maybe they go to work just because of you, because they want to see your face. And when you don't show up at the grocery store because you're sitting at home from something you haven't healed from, there's a love out there, and it might not just be a romantic partner. It could very well turn into that. But there's a love out there that really looks up and respects you. And that's how the devil works, you know. Because if it takes you out, it takes everybody else that has had hope with the star card here. And they've had faith and hope because they looked at you. God works in mysterious ways. Aries, do not give up. Hold on for one more day. Anyway, this is what I have for you. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and, of course, subscribe to my channel. You know, ring my bell so we can stay up to date. Be sure to be doing your shadow work. Don't be afraid. Remember, the deepest, darkest place we all have most in common. So, right, just look within. You do have that inner strength to be able to step into that power. All right, Aries, go ahead and check out my website, www.expressionpersonnelle.com/shop. Spiritual kits and pretty cool stuff, all right, for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. All right, bye.